everybody, in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my polish pickup wish list for the month of October. October's theme is 90s grunge, so you know I had to get my little 90s loving butt over here and share a 90s grunge wish list with you guys because I'm obsessed with the 90s. This polish pickup sale will go live Friday, October 6th through Monday, October 9th. I will link the polish pickup website down below in case you're not familiar. Polish Pickup is a monthly polish collective. There's a central theme. Makers make polishes based on this theme. And there's other stuff besides polish. There's jewelry, there's body care, there's lotions, there's all kinds of other really good stuff. If I mention a cap, that means that there's a limited amount of products for the month, and once those have been sold, there's no more. And if something has a low cap, I recommend making a wish list, preloading your cart. That way as soon as the sale goes live, like, you just bam, purchase, and you have less chance of things selling out. So the 90s, you guys know I'm obsessed with the 90s. I love all things 90s. I love 90s grunge, especially. I was very much into the grunge music scene when all of that hit, and it was kind of interesting. I actually saw something on Facebook where it was talking about how Guns N' Roses, and there was like a list of albums that came out like within months of each other. Guns N' Roses was on there. There was a few other of like the glam metal bands, like not Poison specifically, but like when I'm talking about like glam metal, I'm talking about like Motley Crue, Poison. Like the men were very feminine and it was very like flamboyant and rowdy. And then Nirvana releases their album, and I feel like it kind of stopped the glam rock in its tracks, and it just like completely took over. And people were obsessed with Kurt Cobain, and they were obsessed with the vibe, and they were obsessed with Seattle, and they were obsessed with like the fashion, and from there, like, all these other bands just started coming out, like Pearl Jam and Soundgarden, and it just like literally took over the world. And I was really obsessed with that type of music during that time, and I got really, really into it. I was really into the fashion of the time as well. I really liked like the disheveled look that they were going for with the flannels and the baggy jeans and the Doc Martens and all of that stuff, and like the big cardigans, and the makeup was really dark and vampy. It was like just kind of like a darker time in fashion and all of that stuff. Like, if you guys remember, like the heroin chic with Calvin Klein, when he had the really thin models, and Kate Moss kind of came on the scene, and I was really into that. Another person that I really appreciated the fashion of during that time was Drew Barrymore. She was like a big style icon for me, and her makeup and her look. I also really enjoyed Gwen Stefani during that time, and again, like, just all her different looks I thought were really cool. I kind of wanted to be a cross between Drew Barrymore and Gwen Stefani, but like a Hispanic version. And that was like a vibe I went for personally. I plucked my eyebrows super, super, super thin. I'll have to post a picture of that because they were so thin. So thin. I have a picture of me, and I literally look like so geniosa. Like, I have this like, we call it geniosa. Like, I had like a RBF, very intense RBF, geniosa, RBF, kind of similar in Spanish. But my eyebrows are plucked so thin. Like, thank the Lord they grew back. And all these polishes, just like, I'm really excited for this month. And so I went off on the deep end talking about all kinds of stuff. But let's get on to my wish list. So first thing on my wish list is gonna be Wildflower Lacquer's Last Kiss. This is going to be $13.50. I don't see anything on a cap, but someone posted this swatch. I don't know the swatcher's name, but this swatch mattified, like, oh my goodness, I can't get enough. Look at that. It reminds me of like velvet, and I remember like lipsticks like that being in at the time, and this is what it's based on, a lipstick. Lipsticks that were really dark like that were in at that time. Look at that. So dark, so vampy, so sexy. Like, makes you want to take out a flannel and get yourself a Starbucks and go to Seattle and be Kurt Cobain's groupie and fight Courtney Love for Kurt Cobain's affections. Look at it. It's really pretty. The description says, inspired by 90s lipstick, and the name is from Pearl Jam's Last Kiss. I was obsessed with Pearl Jam. I had the hugest crush on Eddie Vedder at the time. This is a black and red leaning maroon base with purple to pink to orange shifting shimmer. Please wear a good base coat as this will likely stain. I completely agree with that last statement because I wore Slugbug 2.0, which is very dark and like more maybe brown leaning than this. This is a little more maroon, but that stained me like a mofo. And so I would definitely wear base coat or 2 coats of base coat. But I think that's going to be a must have for me because it just looks really good. Next up is going to be Swamp Gloss Pretty on the Inside. It's $13, you guys. I saw this actual swatch, like this literal swatch picture, and I was just like, I need this in my life. I love the pink. I love the like yellow glitters. I feel like that's an interesting combination. I love a glitter crowley. I feel like Swamp Gloss is doing like really creative glitter polishes and really creative crowley combinations, and I'm here for it because I feel like that has kind of gone away and it's something that I really do enjoy. I used to also swatch for Swamp Gloss, not swamp for Swamp Gloss. And the formulas are always really good. The polishes are really amazing. And so if you haven't tried a Swamp Gloss, I would definitely try a Swamp Gloss. This is inspired by Hole's Pretty on the Inside album and All Things Live Through This. A berry red jelly with matte yellow hexes and black hexes and squares. There's going to be 400 available. So Hole, Courtney Love was the lead singer of that band, and I feel like she was kind of like didn't get her due because she was Kurt Cobain's wife, and of course everybody was obsessed with Kurt Cobain. Look at that, you guys, so pretty. And I just thought she was really good, and she just didn't get the due that she deserved. Here it is, mattified. So pretty. You all know I love a pink, and just that pink and yellow, something about it is just really calling to me. And I was also gonna say that after she had like her glamour makeover, that was a little crazy to me, seeing her like so glamorous, but she's really a beautiful person, and I liked her very grungy look. Like she would wear like the slip dresses and the really like harsh makeup, and then she had like the really bleached hair. That was kind of like the look of the time. And when she changed it up, it was kind of shocking. Like she went into like a little bit of like a glamour phase, and she looked really beautiful. Next up is going to be Polished for Days Poser. And you guys, oh my gosh. So I just bought 2 polishes from their latest collection. I got the pink in this finish and the blue in this finish. I could kick myself for not getting the like pinky purple from last month in this finish. Last month, I just tucked myself out of ordering altogether, and I knew I was going to regret it, and I do now. But this is inspired by 90s music video featuring Mystery Men. I don't know who Mystery Men are. I watched a lot of MTV too, so I might have to look that up because I was like literally an MTV aficionado. When I was little, me, my sister, and my 2 cousins would actually record videos from MTV onto like our VHS tapes, and then we would label them. So we would do like a lot of Madonna, a lot of Janet Jackson, a lot of Bobby Brown, and then we would like practice the dance moves to the videos. I think we literally wore a hole in the VHS tape that had Bobby Brown's Every Little Step I Take video on it because we all had a huge crush on Bobby Brown. And that's how we spent the 80s and 90s as a child. It was just like we were obsessed with the music videos. I could watch music videos to this day though still. Like at work I'll put YouTube. So I have 2 big screens, and I'll put YouTube on one, and then I usually work on the other. Sometimes I work on both, but I'll have the YouTube, and I'll like glance over at the music videos as they come out, and it's so nostalgic for me. I love seeing the fashion. And another thing that I noticed when I watched the older videos is how women looked different. Like everybody didn't have lip fillers, everybody didn't have injections, everybody hadn't gotten a nose job. Like women were natural, and they were just so pretty, and like everybody didn't look the same. And another thing is like a lot of people didn't have like the breast augmentations, and a lot of people didn't have like the butt injections or BBLs or whatever they're doing, people had like natural bodies and they were beautiful. And I feel like it's so sad that what you see on social media anyway, or like in videos and stuff, is like basically carbon copies of people. Like everybody looks like Kim Kardashian, or everybody's trying to look like Kylie Jenner or whatever, and that's what's considered like beautiful at this time. And it's kind of sad that like original faces and like differences but still beautiful like aren't, they're just not shown. I feel, you know, it's like on some level it is, because I feel like there's more representation of like people of color, but people have like injected and filled and plastic surgery themselves almost into carbon copies of each other. It's so bizarre. So inspired by 90s music video featuring Mystery Men, a slightly back-end green base with green, blue, purple shifting iridescent shimmer and hollow flakes. No info on a cap, so I'm assuming there's none. Oh, you guys, this is so glowy and pretty. It reminds me of a foil finish, but she doesn't call it a foil. She calls it a shimmer. Look at this on my friend Toya. Amazing. I'm loving Toya's longer nails as well, and she said they're natural, and I'm jealous. They're amazing. And then, hey, I don't know if it's Mercedes or Mercedes, but she has a YouTube channel on here. She started swatching for Polish for Days and a few other brands, you guys, and oh my god, she makes me want to buy everything. Like, she makes everything look amazing. And it's, I like her because she's really close to my skin tone, and so I know if it looks good on her, it's gonna look good on me, but everything looks good on her. Like, everything looks good on her. And this polish is no exception. And this picture kind of shows like the shiftiness of it. I don't know why I'm doing that, but it's so pretty. Like, that is amazing. So I think this might be another must-have, which if the other one's a must-have, I'm already at 3 that I feel are like must-haves, so this is gonna be a rough month. Sorry, I'm choking. I was eating some chili chips and they're like really hot, and I think it irritated my throat. A big purchase for me would kind of be justifiable this month because it is my birthday month and I'm turning 45, and it's like, to me that's like a big milestone birthday. Like, I'm halfway to 90. I plan to live to be 100, so I don't think I'm in midlife yet, but halfway to 90, that's like, that's a lot. That's a milestone. And so I plan to like really live it up this birthday month because I feel like I deserve it. I'm worth it. So anyway, next on the list is going to be Indie by Patty Lopez, Even Flow. Another Pearl Jam inspired polish. This is $13. This swatch picture is what got me. I feel like this looks amazing on this person and their skin tone. Of course, my nails are not as glam and gorgeous, but it's just, it looks really pretty and it looks really glowy, which I like. It does have reflective glitter in it as well. I don't feel like this is as must-have as the first 3, but it's really pretty. This is inspired by Pearl Jam Cover. Pink coral base with iridescent flakes, black micro flakes, and some silver reflective glitter. There'll be a cap of 300. Was anybody else obsessed with Eddie Vedder and have like the biggest crush on Eddie Vedder, or was it just me? I'm not even really into men with long hair. Like, that's just not a personal... I prefer short hair on men, but Eddie Vedder, Axl Rose, Brad Pitt in Legends of the Fall, I'm down. I love the long hair. Like, it's a look for them. Next up is going to be Damn Nail Polish. I guess just Ah. It's $13. Look at this, you guys. Oh my gosh. So on another, I was watching what is her name? Something Manny's, of course. She's on YouTube. Jesus, I can't think of her name right now. Mediocre Manny's. And she was swatching a collection from Damn, and she called it Dom. So is it Dom or is it Damn? Because I'm like, damn girl. Pronounced. When I heard her say Dom, I was like, have I been wrong this whole time? Let me know what you guys think. How do you pronounce this? Because I'm not sure. But to me, it's like, damn girl. That's my personal pronunciation. Like, it sounds more exciting to me. So this is inspired by the album cover for the song Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden. Oh my gosh, love Soundgarden, you guys. Love. So Chris Cornell was the lead singer of Soundgarden, and then he did some like solo work after, maybe within the last, I don't know, 15 years. He passed away, I don't know when, 2017. Oh, so maybe before that then. I didn't think he had been passed away that long. But he did a lot of like solo stuff and covers, and you guys, oh my gosh, he had an amazing voice and was like so talented. So I work with this guy at work. His name is Jodan, and he's kind of like a music snob. He has his own band. And he would send me like some weird stuff, and I would be like, what is this? But when he started sending me Chris Cornell solo stuff, oh my gosh, he is amazing, or was amazing. I might post a couple of videos if y'all are interested, like some links down on the bottom. Super, super talented person. And Soundgarden was amazing. This is a purple polish with red, orange shimmer, black flakes, and assorted white glitters. So again, I just think like a very interesting combination. This swatch picture kind of sold me, and I think it's really pretty. I don't wear a lot of purple polish, but I like that it has this like white glitter, but you still get shimmer kind of thing. So I might have to have this one. Wait. Okay, next one is from Cuticula. This is called Beautiful Garbage. It's gonna be $13. This is giving me grandma vibes. It's like grandma shimmer. It's a little bit of a dressier grandma than just a plain old cream grandma, but a grandma nonetheless. Look how flattering this looks on everybody. Look at it on my friend Toya. It looks amazing on Toya. And then I also love it in this swatch series. It's just, it looks really glowy and gorgeous and beautiful. But then if you look at it here, it looks a little bit more like tan and not so grandma. I can't think of the color I'm trying to say. And I love it. So, oh, you guys, this is going to be a rough month. This one is $13. This is inspired by the band Garbage and their Beautiful Garbage album. Beautiful Garbage, a mauve base. Mauve. That was the color that I was trying to think of. Mauve. A mauve base with large particle orange, red, gold, and pink, gold, green shifting shimmer. No cap is listed, so I'm going to assume there's none. And I kind of like how this looks different on everybody. It's sort of like a chameleon. But it does have that like grandma vibe and grandma appeal. And so I'm excited for that one. And then this one, oh my gosh. So this is by Vanessa Molina, Fishnet Stockings. This is $13. So this, I'm trying to find the exact swatch picture that like kind of had me shocked. I think it was this one. Something about this polish looks so good. It has all these beautiful flakes, but then shimmer, and then it's like, I don't know. The colors in it just look really, really good. And it looks really shifty and like, I don't know. It just looks good. That's all I know. Like, look at how here it has this like, you can see where it's going from like the teal to the purple. Then it's like totally flaky bombed out. It looks really nice. Inspired by the fashion that marked many grunge fans, either in music or in the way of dressing, Fishnet Stockings is more than necessary to compose your grunge look. Chameleon multichrome base, iridescent flakes, blue galaxy glitter. There's going to be a 700 bottle cap. I have a feeling this one might sell out. It's really good. Did you all wear fishnet stockings? Because I did not. And I did not think that was a grunge staple, but maybe I wasn't a hardcore grunger. So yeah, not sure about that. That is everything from my list for this month. I think it's going to be hard sticking to 3, and I honestly think that I might really only be able to cut 1 polish or 2. So that's going to be rough. What's on your guys' wish lists? What caught your eye? Are you excited for this month? Like I am excited for this month. And then what were some of your favorite grunge bands from the 90s? If you're a 90s girl. Or what are some of your favorite grunge bands from the 90s or grunge songs? I really, really liked Man Who Sold the World by Nirvana. That is a cover, but it was so good. I also really liked pretty much anything Pearl Jam put out. I had all the Pearl Jam CDs. I was big into Hole. Like, I just really, really enjoyed Courtney Love for some reason. Soundgarden was also something I really, really liked. I actually bought a vintage Nirvana concert shirt from my friend's site. She sells stuff on Whatnot. And oh, the colors in it are so good. It's like all this beautiful purples, and I haven't worn it yet, but it's amazing. And it was like a bidding war, and I won. And so let me know what kind of grunge music you guys liked back then, or what you like now if you're into it. Were you sad to see glam rock go? Because I kind of was. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was pretty into the 80s glam rock. But let me know what you guys like. What did you think? What's on your wish list? What should I get? And that is it for this video. If you guys liked it, please make sure to click the like button down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And thanks you guys for watching. I will see you on the next video. I hope you're having an amazing evening. Bye!